Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 7 of my Improving Australian Football Manager 2015 story. And here, Broxham's manager, he wants an improved deal for Lee Broxham. He's had an okay season, most definitely, but he's an interesting type. He's a type you get on low wages, who's not an absolutely amazing quality. I love him, of course, for the team I support. He shoots from distance, even though he's not a great long shot taker in general, in his attributes anyway. I think he's a bit underrated in that, because he does take long shots, and he's not too bad. But considering he arrives late in the opposition's area, like, I don't feel that's ideal for the position we want to use him in. I want him to stay back, but it's a hard one. Because, yeah, for example, if I got off a contract here, wants 1.3k, and then see, this is what you could do at this level to be a benefit. I know in general it is probably not good, and people like to say that a lot of the time, like putting more money for loyalty bonuses and stuff. But this is so I can lower his wage, and then I'll have more... well, I hope to anyway. Agent fee put up to, even 15k. I can have more space in the salary cap. So that's kind of a strategy I go with in the A-League. You can do that. So I can put unused sub, put that high appearance fee. Well, he's going to play, so I maybe want it a bit lower too. Okay, you have to drop it. So we'll drop it that as well to 200. It has to be at least the same. It can't be, unused sub fee can't be higher for whatever reason. So goal bonus as well, because he won't score a whole lot. We'll put 650. What else? There's no relegation clause because you can't get relegated in the A-League. I don't really want extension, so that's really hard. Like, you can increase those fees there and try and at least keep him on what he's on right now. We'll see if we can do that. Okay, this is going to be tough. Appearance fee is a bit more, so we'll try 275. Loyalty bonus. Maybe we'll give him... We'll go the same as the agent fee, because he's the player, so you think that will make sense. So again, we'll try and get the same that he's on right now, 950. So we can keep it as is. There you go. So we do pay him more, but this is more about, like, I hope our finances can be in a good way, a healthy way to pay that off. So we've got about 2.7 million, and still in the whole scheme of things, if you think about like a Premier League club or something, that kind of fee we gave him is barely anything, like 15k. So that's a strategy you can go with for the squad registration in the A-League, and hopefully it does, pay off in the end. It won't destroy the finances, because these players aren't so high quality that they want so much, unless they're one of the marquee players or something. Could be a different situation. But again, with foreign players, the marquee don't count to the salary cap. But you see what I mean? Where are we with salary cap? We're on 25,763, and not too far away from that. So I couldn't offer him too much more. So leave your thoughts if that's a good strategy, in your opinion anyway, even though I've been doing that ever since I've done an A-League save. But that's my kind of strategy. And we're at that time now. Look how quick it is. This is like the end of the end of the year. This is like the end of the year when you do a Premier League save or any save in Europe or anything. When you're hitting the end of December and contracts are running out and you can actually approach to sign players. I can do that now. And so other teams could sign our players, because the season ends like 1 month earlier than like Premier League and other European leagues. So that's why this situation comes up when they have 6 months left on their contract at the end of November, opposed to the end of December. So there's players, a few there. I'm not going to do it now. Like, if an offer comes in, I better. But I could actually make a move for others. So I got to think who I'm going to let go out of this bunch to bring through some. I could be realistic and let Ko go. But if I was going to be realistic in that way, try and be super realistic, I would have to go to sign Danny Vukovic, who signed for us in real life for the coming up season. So where are we? Where's Perth Glory? Is he actually running out of contract in the game? We have to see Danny Vukovic. See, he's not. So, his contract's to the end of 2017. Must have signed a new contract or something. But, he's another good goalkeeper in the A-League with amazing one-on-ones, and reflex is pretty strong as well. I'd love to have him at the same time. His eccentricity could be a problem. But, I've always rated him as a keeper, But, that's what I mean. We can't be super realistic in that way if we can't sign him. So we'll just go all the way back. And we got to think. So I'm going to probably offer Ko a new contract. He's been excellent. Only conceded 2 goals in the league from 8 appearances. yeah, pretty strong, and he's still improving. He's hitting that age. Some goalkeepers kind of flourish when they hit 30 and start to improve then. It's just, yeah, sometimes pans out like that. Ben Kalfala, I'm going to be letting him go, so I'll be looking for a foreign player coming through. He just hasn't impressed me. Again, I was impressed with his pace. 15 for a 32-year-old. 15 still pretty pacey, then got great technicals. Like, he's probably got better attributes as a whole than Connor Payne, but Connor Payne is killing it, and he's younger, and he's got potential. So, yeah, Ben Kalfala, if he was doing well, I'd want to keep him, but not to be the case. Daniel Georgieski, because he's Australian as well, I probably will look to offer him a new contract. See, this is where I could offer them all, but I'm just looking who I will look to replace. Archie Thompson will be interesting. He might even just want less in general. Expect less. He's 1.8. See, look, he just wants 1.3, and we could even lower that more with the loyalty bonuses and agent fees. So I'll do that. I'm not going to do them all in a video because, yeah, there's quite a few players. But yeah, I'll try and do the method like I did with Broxham, so you can kind of understand. But then I'll update you on their wages, what they changed to and everything. Nathan Coe, yeah, we got him. Scott Galloway, contract will be given to him. But yeah, there's going to be young players like that that's going to want more. He's on 525, so he's going to want more than that. 725, but yeah, he's going to be a star in the league apparently. So yeah, potentially be a star. So with this kind of series, improving Australian football, do want to give young players a gig. Lawrence Thomas as well, just for the backup pretty much. But how much does he want? Much more than he's getting now. It's going to be one of these situations. You're going to have to make the offer first, which I don't prefer. Not sure on his potential, though. So maybe I'll just bring through a regen keeper that I get in our intake. And that's actually September. It's a weirder time. It's a much later time. But yeah, that's different in different countries. Jesse Makarunas, again, I don't really think he's a superstar. So he could be on the same boat unless he doesn't want too much more. Yeah, 750. I don't think he's going to be as good as Galloway in terms of being a star for the team. I don't think he's got a bit of potential, but I don't think he's going to increase a lot more in my experience of someone like him in Football Manager. Andrew Naboo is in the same boat. I really don't rate his physical attributes. For me, he's not quick enough to be an attacking player. So even though he's got potential to be a star, I might let him go again, depending on what he wants. Yeah, he wants to be offer first. So, and also Rashid Mahazi is leaving for sure. So the big one looking to replace there is Ben Kalfala, like attacking foreign player, and it could be someone decent. So, but they can't be a marquee, so their wages will count. Oh, Matthew Delpierre at the same time as well. He's on 2.3k, and his wages count because the only marquee, the marquee is Berisha. Is 2.3, and then he wants 2.9, and at his age, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't want to be giving him much more than he's on right now, and he does want about 600 more, so 600 pounds more, so that's going to be a bit interesting. But yeah, you can see a big difference after tax, like 2.3k per week and only 700 after tax. So yeah, that's a big amount. But anyway, yeah, I'll be looking for attacking foreign player. I'm going to go scouting for one now, even though we've got some other ones. We've got like Fraser McLaren. These just like Australian players, but yeah, we can go, just for example here, we'll go scouting, and then so I've already had like searching for free agents and all of that. There's like Curlon, who could be a superstar attacking midfielder. It was like a good young player prospect, went Cruzeiro, and then he moved to Inter, but you didn't really make it. But anyway, we'll go away from that, and we'll go to contract status expiring in 6 months, and it should be all Australian players. Well, if I go to Australian players, it should be there. Nationality. I'm sure it's not just my... Yeah, we just got to change it because there's like low values and stuff. Roston Griffiths, yeah, like from all A-League teams and stuff. So that's all right. Who's probably the best player here? Zach Anderson as a centre-back. Yeah, we could make an approach right away. Yeah, see, this is what you can do, but you can't make a transfer offer to them. See, transfer is not possible, but you can approach to sign them. For you guys that don't understand, yeah, that's the rules. So he's an interesting one. We'll get a scout report on him. Bogard experience, but yeah, they're all similar types, you know. They're just other Australian players. There's Jack Hingett, actually, at Brisbane. I rate him, but he's not amazingly rated in the game. So, yeah, there's none of these Australians that scream out at me. I'm happy with my Australian players we have already. But, yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm going to look to replace Ben Kalfala with, how about Michael Morone from Adelaide United? I like him. I'll get a scout report. He can play lower positions as well. He's someone who could be very valuable with only 4 outfield players on the bench. I've actually always rated him. Good natural fitness as well. So he's someone I could potentially go for. Go post to sign. Yeah, you're going to have to give him a decent amount. But yeah, the kind of the player I want to get in now, or I'm not sure if I will be able to, because other players' contracts run out at later date. But yeah, we'll see if anyone would be available to replace Ben Kofala at the end of the season, which you can do. You can sign them, but of course you don't register them unless they join, or until they join. So I can't sign a free agent to replace him, someone who's ending their contract. So maybe I have to wait till about a month's time until it happens, like the contract's running out in January, and then make the move for that player. So guys, here you can see Broxham accepted the new contract, a pretty big contract as well, till 2017. I want to keep him on board for a few more seasons because he's a good player for the club, and if he's on 950 per week, obviously that's a good deal. You're not going to get him any lower than that. Paid him some extra, sign-on fee, and also Archie Thompson, like I said, I was considering it. But we give him a new contract, kind of an extra year on his contract, but now he's gone down to 950. He wanted a bit lower in general. He was on 1.8, and at first he wanted 1.3. So I thought I could even lower that as well, and got him on 950. And that's class for Archie Thompson, a legend of the club, the really only legend for Melbourne Victory, in my opinion. And that's what it is in the game anyway. He's a legend. There's other couple players that could push for that. I would say probably Carlos Hernandez as well, who's a superstar, and maybe Kevin Muscat because he was a player and manager in real life. So yeah, I think those couple could go down as legends. Danny Allsop, he did well for Victory, was a consistent player, goal scorer, striker for a long while, but I wouldn't say in the same kind of vein as Hernandez and Archie Thompson. But now, if I go to the squad registration, everything like that, go to registration, you can see the salary is now down to 24,891. A bit lower than before. You can compare it. I can't remember what it was. It was 25,000 something. So that did work in theory. Well, it does, because I've done this before. I know it works. But yeah, the extra salary you pay, or the extra fees you pay to them, doesn't affect the squad salary, in case you thought that might be a case. But no, and then it doesn't affect the overall balance as well, as we're fairly healthy in that kind of thing as well. And we're not rich, but we've got over 2 million in the balance, so not in danger of going in the red when you're just offering a player 20k or something like that, and the agent 20k. That's 40k together. You do that for a few players, you probably get to 100k or something like that. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make you go bankrupt or something. And there's this guy I was looking to replace Ben Kofala. He's a different position, but that doesn't really matter. He'll be a very good midfielder. He's Scottish. I'm not sure if he's part of any national team. I would imagine the youth team, because he's got decent potential in the A-League anyway. He's got potential to be a star. You can see that through his attributes. He's really similar to Broxham at the minute. He's a really good tackler. Got decent strength as well. 15 strength, 14 tackling. He's going to be decent in that way. Not bad passer as well. He's very brave. So good strength and bravery and tackling is a good mix for a defensive midfielder. So we could be in for him, and he would be a similar kind of wage to Ben Kofala. Could maybe get him around 2k if, again, I add some other clauses and everything like that. But because he's got potential, he wants a release clause so we could make profit from him in the future, or he can be a really good player for us going forward. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I'll be looking for those kind of players because, again, I'm not sure how many seasons I'll do, even though we're almost midway through the first season already. Well, not quite, but yeah, it's hitting that December time already. That's what I mean. So not too far away anyway. So yeah, those are the kind of transfer updates at the minute. And also, we renewed Nathan Coe's contract, signing to the end of the 2017 season. I'm pretty happy with that. Experienced goalkeeper, really, really good for this league for next 2 seasons. After this season, of course. Only on 1.1k. He did want a bit more, so I couldn't really lower it too much. But that's pretty good. A guy that could play for the national team. He's definitely sometimes a part of the squads. In the game, at least, in the save. He's played 3 times for the national team. But yeah, he's a good goalkeeper for this level. Australian as well. You're not going to get much better than him for an A-League level over the next couple of seasons. So pretty happy to tie him down. And yeah, like I said, that won't lower the registration, the salary cap too much. But yeah, it's good to tie him up. We have a goalkeeper and we don't have to really worry about that position. And probably let go of Lawrence Thomas and just register a youth goalkeeper region that we get next season. I reckon that will be the best move. And they're usually, aren't they like on 80 or something? We'll just have to see. It's different at different levels. But yeah, get him pretty cheap. If we have a youth contract here, just go, yeah, one of the players. They're on 55. Yeah, it's £55 per week. So yeah, that's a big difference. If we go to Lawrence Thomas, he's on about 500. So definitely about 500 less. So you got to make those little moves. You got to be a bit more strategic. That's why I like managing in the A-League. There's a bit more. You have to think a bit more, not just sign a player and bang, you got him, everything like that. There's more squad management. I really like squad management. And when I'm at a bigger team, when I'm like at Premier League or whatever, I still do that, but in different ways, you know. I like the squad management side of things to make sure the squad is in a really good position, you know, to make sure we're going to a season very, very strongly and for future seasons as well, in terms of signing contracts and younger players and everything like that. So guys, it's time to get into a game, and I think this will be the only game I will play for this episode, as I talked about a lot of things before this game, a lot of contracts and stuff. So when I know that's going to be the situation, I'll just do one game in an episode. But yeah, most episodes, will be 2 games. But yeah, I don't want it to be too long, because I know some people don't like it when it's a really, really long episode, because sometimes 30 minutes is enough as is. But anyway, yeah, this will be a lineup, nothing too different, going with the same, starting 11. Ben Kafala, I'm still going to give him a go. His attributes are really good, but he's just not getting it done. I think he still needs match fitness. He's still not even match fit, and we've been playing him last few games. So, again, we'll give him a go. And I really like Costa Barbarouses off the bench because of his pace. But he was playing in Central Coast, being pretty average. Lost 4 games already this season, won the 3, but we still have to be at our best. We're the only unbeaten team, but the team looks weak. This is what I mean. They got Matt Simon up front, who's alright. He's experienced striker, A-League level. Got Glenn Trefiro as well, who's pretty average, especially physically, apart from his natural fitness. Major, who's this guy? Travis Major, nothing really special. He just was recently signed from like a lower league team, so he's nothing too special. John Hutchinson, experience, captain of the club. McFarlane, who's, again, only 16, so yeah, some weakness there. And Curran, is that another 18-year-old? So yeah, a couple of youngsters in the team, but the 16-year-old, crazy. He's playing. Hayden Morton as well. He's not terrible, but again, not really, really good. Anderson, told you he was running out his contract. He must have signed, he signed a new contract. Happens pretty quick, doesn't it? Yanni Spirakis, not sure how to say his name, but he's only 18. A lot of youngsters playing. And Matt Sim, who's a decent left back. He actually scored a few goals. I think he scored a hat-trick in one game because he can play wing or left back. And I think, last season in the Cup, he scored a hat-trick. But anyway, we should be belting them, really, in the game. I'm not sure how much we'll win by, but we should kill them, even though it's away from home. So we'll go assertively. Again, come on, lads. Show me what you can do to keep a run going. It's been a good winning run, but also at the same time, we'll say assertively and say there's a lot more to come from you. The lads seem to generally get a good reaction to that. So there we go. Besart Berisha, he's kind of hitting his straps now, isn't he? And I still believe he could finish with the most goals this season, being the main striker for us. But again, I don't want him to be a main scorer. I want everyone to be chipping in with goals, but still want Besart to step up with a lot of goals for the team, because that's what he gets paid to do. Don't want him to have a bad season. Still want him to, chip in with his goals. And he does here. Only takes him a couple of minutes. Besart Berisha and also Brad Smith out wide. I do want to, even sign him permanently. But, because he's at Liverpool, on loan from Liverpool, we're going to have to wait. Because his contract is running out. I've got to wait till the end of December, start of January. But I want to try and sign him up. He's a quality fullback and with a decent amount of potential. Not to be a really good player at Premier League level, but, maybe Championship. So that's really good for A-League level. So, maybe even for a lower team in the Premier League when he gets to his maximum potential. But here, Ben Kafala, can he create? No, he goes back. Gui Finkler. Milligan. No penalty. Ooh. But scoring that early goal puts you in a great position. Look, 70%, not 69 now. Milligan smashes one. Get in. 3rd goal of the season for Mark Milligan. stepping up from a central midfield position to score here. Look at the free space. We have 2 guys there, both the centre mids. We get a lot forward. Then we've got a couple guys back, like the fullbacks. But yeah, it puts us in good position with those kind of corners. We have like 2 guys free, and it works pretty well. Come on, get rid of this. Georgievski played that well. Got to think if I'm going to offer him a contract as well. He wants a bit over 2K, so it's more than he's on. And Del Pierre as well. We've got to see if it's worth it and see how much salary cap we have, if there's better options. That's what I mean. I reckon the best managers in Football Manager, like the best players, you will do better in the A-League. And if you're not great in terms of, yeah, signings, okay, we'll see what happens here, though. Berisha scores another. He's too good. Best up Berisha. Scores 7 goals of the season. But yeah, I reckon really good players of Football Manager would do the best, especially in the A-League, because of the squad management you have to do in terms of you're thinking, is a player too good, or if he's not good enough for the wages he wants and everything like that, even though he's a good player for you. And then next season, you got to let him go and you got to, yeah, kind of pick out someone else. So yeah, I reckon the best managers, yeah, would flourish in the A-League. If you compare to someone else who'll play and maybe not as good, it will be harder for them. Because a lot of people tell me that it's hard to manage in the A-League because of the salary cap issues. You got to, yeah, not be afraid to let go of some players that are decent for you to get someone who's a similar quality on lower wages. Sometimes you have to do that. You just, yeah, the way things go. And Besart Berisha, could he be on for another, or is he going to create it? Is he going to create it? Or is he going to go it alone? Maybe a bit selfish there. A bit ambitious to score from that kind of angle. Even though it is Berisha, he can do anything. And now, short corner once again. Berisha! He had the chance there to score a very early hat-trick in the first half. But again, dominating Central Coast. It's not really surprising, though. Like I showed you their team. Berisha again! How many shots has he had? He's had plenty of chances to get his hat-trick in the first half. Well, a couple other chances. Now, Milligan with a knock. Might take him off. Don't want to risk him, you know. I'll take him off at half-time. They might be on with a chance, maybe a slight hope. But even if they score, they haven't been creating enough. Simon! Nathan Coe. That went close to going in, but still he blocked it. He blocked it. It was a really difficult one on first look, you know. So he got his hands to it. Any kind of contact he could, even though it still almost went in. So Mark Milligan will come off here and we'll just bring on Carl Valeri. Like for like swap. Don't need to change too much tactically. And just say I'm very pleased with that. See, look at that Ansel. Already we have a player looking uninterested. That's not good. But he got a delighted reaction. But, yeah, come on, Central Coast. That's how crap Central Coast are. Players can be not even interested to play against them. That's how simple it is. Simon, Trafiro. Oh, Morton now. Come on, Simon. Ah, Coe. See, that's the problem. Ansel, you got to learn from that. You got to stay interested. Or I'll drop him purposely for the next game if I see that in his game. And maybe that, yeah, he wouldn't show that in the future. I don't know. But Coe probably should have saved that. So a bit disappointing that, yeah, we conceded that, really. Come on, let's get it back now. Oh, dangerous. Ben Kofala from outside the box! He puts it home. He's still very much a talented player. I'm not doubting that. And this will make it 8 games without defeat. But yeah, Ben Kofala, I'm not doubting his ability. He just hasn't shown it too much. And maybe he will for the rest of the season. He'll step up. You don't really know. Reddy couldn't save that. Maybe a better goalkeeper would have. But yeah, he's no doubt a quality player. Now Finkler. Now Connor Payne. Sets up Broxham. Ooh. Valeri. Maybe back to Broxham. Back to Valeri. Good passing here. Finkler, no. Good interception, but we'll mount another attack here through Brad Smith. Plays it through to Ansel. He finds Broxham. Now Finkler. Now Berisha. He's onside. Payne finish. It's another goal to us. And yep, he is onside. 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes for us to make it 5-1. So yeah, after conceding that goal, not really a worry for us. We just, yeah, piled on another couple. Yeah, that was onside for sure. And I'm not sure. I think that was a challenge. But yeah, we're killing him. I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest some lads here. Berisha, maybe want to leave him on for his hat-trick. Guilherme Finkler will bring on Barbarousis and then bring Kalfala through the middle. Anyone else that's crucial, maybe we'll drop out. Georgievski. And we'll give, yeah, Scott Galloway some game time. That's probably best. I love Galloway. He's a perfect bench player. really, because he can come on left back or right back. Excellent. Excellent. For that kind of role for the team. But as a player, he'll want to be starting some games at the same time. But yeah, getting 30 minutes of game time, some match fitness into him as well. You know, he's had some injury problems start of the season. Hopefully, yeah, he'll recover from that. But yeah, this is just a huge win. 5-1 victory. Don't expect... I love Berisha to get a hat-trick. With the chances he's had in these games, he's probably deserved to. But we'll see if he'll come up with another chance. Come on. Ansel. Now, he's got to do better than that. That's another occasion, especially that one specifically. What, 17th goals? That can't be right for Simon. He must have got goals elsewhere. Okay, oh yeah, 5 in the Cup and Continental, okay. Yeah, that's why he's got 15 for the season, but he's still been dominating in the league. It's not like he hasn't scored much. No, he has. He's just smashing in the Cup as well. They must still be in it. And Continental, they were in Champions League, Asian Champions League. So... yeah, he can smash in goals at this level. You can't doubt that. You can't doubt that. Maybe slightly overrated. Last couple of seasons in real life probably hasn't done so well. But yeah, as over his career, he's been a good A-League striker. He's made it like he's always stayed in the A-League. He hasn't been like dropped his quality or anything for no teams to sign him up. But loyal to Central Coast as well. Connor Payne, and we score right away. No, we don't, because it's offside. Oh, that's a bit unlucky. Well, I guess if it's offside, it's offside. Look how close. Where are we? Nah, but that was offside. You don't even know that. You don't need a 3D to know that. You don't need the lines to prove it. You saw it clearly. Let's see if we can get it here. Come on. Get it to Berisha. No. He'll have another chance. We'll get it back in, but there's too many players in the box. Broxham, no. Smith with the header. Valeri, maybe now. Barbarousis. Finds Ben Kalfala, and Ben Kalfala scores his second for the game. He stepped up here, but again, it's against a very easy defense to beat here. We've got 6, probably could have even got more as well if we took other chances, but you had 4 click-up chances, and we scored 6. Pretty good, and Ben Kalfala probably has had his best game for us here today, and we could get another. Come on, man. And especially, one game in this episode, there's a lot of goals in this specific game, so that shall be enough, I feel. Now Major's on. Major, and Ko makes the save. I would have thought if Ko conceded that, it may be a bit edgy, maybe a bit complacent after signing a new kind of 2.5-year contract. But, yeah, pretty happy as a whole. Whoa, Hutchinson, that had some power on it for a header. We finished 6-2 away from home, though, so to score 6 goals away from home just shows how good we were, and just shows the difference in quality. And we are going to be contenders to be champions this season. Like, look at the difference. Brisbane will have an extra game to play, but yeah, we were just huge in this game. Too good in attack. Defense could be improved, but we showed how good we were in the attacking third. So guys, like I said, I will leave this here. Again, a pretty decent episode. We talked about a lot of, squad kind of discussions with contracts and everything like that. Hopefully that made you more aware as well. Not just, being interested to see that, but also, to make you aware of the rules and how everything goes in the A-League, in Football Manager, and in real life as well. But hopefully you enjoyed the game as well away from home. Next episode, though, I should get 2 games in. And yeah, important games, 2 rivals, really, Sydney FC and Melbourne City. So that will be huge. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Drop a like, and I'll see you guys next time.